Guys, it's Shar and welcome back to my house renovation collaboration with MaiSims Part 2. We will be renovating the kitchen, the dining room, and the bathroom in this part. If you are new to our series, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description box down below of Part 1 where we renovated the living room. But anyways guys, go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Go ahead and check out my channel on what she did to the exact same room. And if you are curious to see what I did, please keep watching. So jumping right along into this, I went ahead and decluttered the room as you do, going along and just removing all of the windows from this space because they weren't really matching. I went ahead and took that blue wall color and placed that around the rest of the room. So I'm going in and trying to switch up the windows now, adding in these really large cross windows to really just basically brighten up the space and make it look a lot less gloomy, because that's what tends to happen when you use dark wall colors. So I went ahead and took that feature wall color and splashed that onto the side of the bathroom area. So now I'm just going in with some counters for the dining room space and just adding in these tall standing counters. So I went ahead and copied this cute little railing design that came with Get to Work that I absolutely love, and I'm placing that above the window to use as a curtain rod, as you guys will see shortly. So right now I'm just placing that on the other side of the wall, and I'm going in with an extra window, just again bringing in that natural lighting and just making the space feel really bright and airy. So here I'm going in with the curtains and placing that right underneath of this quote-unquote rod that I decided to go ahead and do, and just adding in those curtains just to make it look like someone just came in and just kind of pushed the curtains off to the side to bring in that light. So here I'm going in with some lighting above the center window and just doing a little design with that. So here I'm adding in some rugs and just kind of playing around with that, seeing what I want to do. So I'm going in and just kind of looking for a rug that I like, trying to really bring in a lot of those colors from the other room and bring that into the dining room right here. So I went ahead and did this really adorable design that I like to do sometimes, and that's basically placing a small rug on the floor and then adding in some tiling underneath of it to make it appear like it's an actual rug design, even though it really isn't. So I went ahead with a fence and outlined it with a dark brown or black color and just place that along the side to again make it appear like a rug. So here we're going down and just kind of adding in a dining table. I went ahead with this really dark kind of brown wood tone, and I'm just adding that to the space, just really bringing all the colors together. So I'm going in and switching up some chairs a little bit because the chairs that came with the game aren't really that great, let's just be honest. So but I went ahead with these black chairs just to kind of complement the black seating that was in the other room. So I changed up the bathroom door and moved it along the side. So right here I had this great idea to add in a little seating area up under the window that I thought would be really nice, just to kind of make it appear like it was more space to be utilized in this room, because the room is so narrow and just so open the way that it is. I thought this would be like a really great opportunity. So I used an ottoman and then a couple of small seatings to outline it to really make it look like a seating area or a bench like design. So here I'm going in with some curtains and just kind of adjusting a lot of things. These curtains were like straight like a problem, like just revenge of the curtains. Seriously, they were just giving me such a hard time. I literally had to move everything around to get these curtains to work the way I wanted them to work. So as you can see, I'm moving the window and readjusting the counters right there and adding the railing back, as you can see, and it worked out perfectly. So I'm just going in and just adjusting it some more. So right here I added some cluttered objects. I threw in this orange vase to complement the chair that I had placed in the living room that was also orange. So over here I'm going in and just adding in another curtain, again just giving it that look that somebody just kind of woke up in the morning and just opened the curtains and just pushed one to one side and push the other to the other side. So now we're moving right along into the bathroom right now, and this bathroom was just super complicated. I could not figure out a design that I actually liked, so I'm going in and just kind of using a side curve cabinet and just using the browns again, which I eventually end up changing, but you guys will end up seeing that a lot later on in the video. But anyways, I'm adding in this wall here and then just kind of placing a tub and shower right on the side, and I'm using the toilet thing and just kind of placing that in the room. Again, like, this room design was not my favorite. I ended up changing it later. I just could not deal. I could not. But I'm going in with a medicine cabinet and placing that above the toilet and adding in a mirror so you can go ahead and check yourself out. And then I basically went ahead and just kind of used a lot of clutter objects for this space, just adding in some towels, a robe, and a laundry basket, just making it look very lived in, and adding in some hand towels, as you can see, above the sink area, and throwing in a trash can. So now we're moving back into the dining space. I went ahead and deleted everything that I did. I just didn't really like it, so I'm going in with another tile design that I wanted to do, which is kind of like a running rug, which is like a very thin kind of long rug that goes along the floor. And I decided to go with this really like nice yellow gold kind of color with a hint of orange, and I outlined it with, again, the fence from outdoors. So I went ahead and you can see me now just kind of deleting the whole entire bathroom, adding in my own little wall area, and then just kind of cutting that off to the side here. And I'm throwing in a nice little standing shower just to kind of make the space look a little bit smaller, because I felt like the original look was too clustered and it just took up a lot of space in general. So there I just threw on a medicine cabinet, and now I'm just outlining the wall with like a bunch of cabinets along the side. And now I'm going in trying to see if I want to add in a feature wall, and I decided not to. I went ahead and just messed with this space a lot because, again, it was just really complicated to really figure out exactly what I wanted to do. So here I'm just going along and adding some cabinets. Now I was going to go with windows, but that just didn't look right, and me personally, we don't have windows in my bathroom. Like, we have a skylight, so it just didn't make sense. So anyways, I'm going in and just adding in this corner cabinet right here that I thought looked really nice, adding in an extra cabinet onto the side because you can never have enough storage. So I went ahead and just put that straight down to the floor just to really give it a really nice look, and plenty of space because that bathroom is small, so you need a lot of storage. I'm going in and messing with the wallpaper now, and I was going to do a feature wall right there where the sinks were, but I decided not to and just made the whole bathroom like this marble kind of tan color, and went with dark flooring, added in some more clutter, and just really filling up the space. So I went ahead and added in a shelf here, and then just adding in some clutter objects on top of it. So right now I'm adding in some towels and some hand soap, you know, your basic necessities that you'll need for a bathroom, because again, you cannot have enough storage because this bathroom is tiny. So I'm going in and just adding in another towel now. So onto the outside, I'm going in and adding some more cabinets along this wall here, adding in another shelf, and debating on whether I wanted to use a picture frame in this area or not, and I didn't like it because it was just sitting too low. So I went ahead and used this really cute room divider just to kind of act as a accent to the room, to really just kind of bring your attention to that one like crazy design in the room, and just adding a bunch of clutter above it. So right here in this small little corner, I decided to go ahead and do my clutter design again, adding in a bunch of plants and stuff. I went with very small tiny plants because I will be having other plants sitting on top of the shelf above it. So right now I decided to go with a little small like section right there just to kind of I don't know, bring more attention to that area so it didn't look too plain. So right here for the kitchen, I went ahead with these very light countertops because the room in general is very dark, and again, like I said, I wanted to make the space look very open and appear very light and bright and airy, so it doesn't look so gloomy and so dark, which it really doesn't at all. And I really think that these light tan cabinets really like complement the space tremendously. So I went ahead and ended up changing the wall color on the back and adding in another window and throwing in some curtains, and then going ahead and doing the railing design once again, adding in, of course, your basic kitchen necessities, adding in a really cute cork board for your post-it notes for, you know, when you want to leave a note for dad or mom or the kids. So I'm going in now and just adding some more clutter to the space, some oranges and things like that, and some cereal and some juice and all of those good things. So now I'm just going in and adding some wall cabinets to the space, and then just kind of filling that area in, because since the other side has a window, I can't really put anything there. I could, but I didn't want to, and I'm just outlining the whole area just to really give you all of that space, because again, you need space with small places. Like, you really need a lot of counters and all of that jazz. So I'm going in, just checking around the area, seeing what needs to be added. So right here I'm just adding in a light to the bathroom and just kind of flying around like a bug on a wall. I have no idea what I was doing at this point, but I went ahead and added in a curtain in this center area right here to make it look really nice, taking a fire alarm and placing it in the corner. I didn't want it to be an eyesore, so I went ahead and just tucked that off to the side, changed up the curtains to a white and blue. So here we are, jumping right into pictures right now, taking a look at the entire dining room, switching now into the other side of the dining space, taking a look at that room divider. So right here we're looking from the dining room into the kitchen. As you can see, the space looks very bright and open and just really nice. So here we are looking at the kitchen, looking at those beautiful large windows again, and checking out the bathroom, which looks very small but very modern, and I really like the space a lot. I think it came out really well. Hey guys, so we are basically at the end of the video, but really quickly I wanted to show off this small detail that I left out in the video. So here I added a small counter on the edge right there, so I forgot to show off that with you guys, and I do apologize about that, but that was it. You guys might have noticed that in the pictures. But anyways, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until my next video, I will see you guys all later.